Good morning, students. In last videos we have seen about and we have learned about one of the most important organic chemistry chapter, that is alcohols, phenols and ethers. In this video I am going to explain about one of the chapter present in your physical chemistry, that is solutions. Okay, so this is the second chapter which is present in your syllabus. Now we'll see what are the new terms present in this chapter. So if you learn or if you know about the terms, then about this chapter it will be very easy. So first I am going to explain what is the solution and why we have to study about this solutions. In our daily life we are going to meet with different types of solutions. Okay, example, salt water or glucose present in water or sugar which is present in water. All these are nothing but examples of solutions. So completely we want to know about this solutions. At least to some extent we want to know about this solutions. Here first we want to know about what is the term solution. Okay, so solution is a mixture of, first I am going to explain about the term solution. Okay, so solution is the term. This is known as one of the homogeneous mixture. The homogeneous mixture of two or more than two components. Two or more than two components is called a solution. Okay, so it is just a homogeneous mixture. So the homo means same. A mixture, first we want to know what is mixture. So this mixture is nothing but it is a combination of two or more pure substances or components. Okay, when two or more pure components present in a solution, present as a mixture, that combination is known as mixture. So mixture is a combination of two or more pure substances. Okay, so when these two substances combine together, it leads to give a mixture. So in this mixture, if the properties and composition of these two components or more than two components will be same, then that is said to be homogeneous. If the properties and composition of two components or more than two components will be same in throughout the solution, then that is known as homogeneous mixture. Homo means same. These two components should be in same composition with the same properties in this mixture, then that is said to be homogeneous mixture. That homogeneous mixture of two or more components is now known as solution. Okay, now we'll see another term present in this. So a solution contains two important components. Okay, in a solution we can see two important components, that is solvent and solute. Solvent and solute. So these two are the only two substances present in a solution. So first we want to know what is the solvent. Solvent is a substance which is present in major composition. Okay, so if suppose most of the substance, so whatever the component which is present in large extent, okay, the component which is present in large extent or large quantity, then that is known as solvent. So in the solution it is present in largest quantity. I am taking only a solution containing, just imagine, containing two substances. In that, whatever the component which is present in largest quantity or larger quantity, then that is known as solvent. Okay, the another one is known as solute. So this solute is present in very less quantity. Okay, solute will be present in less quantity. If suppose more than two substances are present, in that only one can act as a solvent, because that will be present in the largest quantity, and the remaining all substances are considering as solute particles. Okay, solute is completely different from solvent. The solute and solvent together leads to give a solution. So a solution contains two important components, that is solvent and solute. This is in larger quantity, this is in minimum quantity. Okay, now we know the terms which are present in solution. So we need to know another important term, that is binary solution. Binary indicates 2. If only 2 components are present in a solution. Okay, if only 2 components present in a solution, then that type of solutions are known as binary solutions. So in this chapter we are going to discuss about this binary solutions. So different types of solutions are present based on the number of components present in that. So in that now we are going to discuss only about this binary solutions. That means they contains only 2 components. In that, one is solvent, other one is solute. Now we'll see about the type of binary solutions. Okay, so what are binary solutions? They are containing only 2 components. In that, one is solute, other one is solvent. So these binary solutions are again classified into 3 types. First one is gaseous solutions. Okay, in these gaseous solutions, the solvent condition will be gas, that never changes. So in these type of gaseous solutions, the solvent type is always gaseous in nature. Only the solute type gets changes. So the solute in this gaseous solution may be a liquid or a gas or a solid, because a component or a matter can exist in 3 physical states, that is gaseous state, liquid state and solid state. Understand? Now the nature of solute is getting changed in these type of binary solutions, but the type of solvent will be the same. In gaseous solutions, the solute may be any one type, but the solvent is always in gaseous state. So suppose if gaseous solute is present and it is mixed in gaseous solvent or gas solvent, so that solution is known as gaseous solution. So example for this solution, gaseous solution, is a mixture of oxygen and nitrogen. Okay, a mixture of oxygen and nitrogen. In that, one is solute, other one is solvent. Now both the conditions, these two are present in only gaseous state. So a mixture of oxygen and nitrogen is an example of gaseous solution. Next one is liquid. So here solute is present in liquid state, solvent is present in gaseous state. Okay, solute in liquid state, solvent is in gaseous state. So then example, that means here solvent condition didn't change, it is existing as gaseous state, only the solute is in liquid state. Example for this, chloroform, which is present in nitrogen gas. So CHCl3, chloroform and nitrogen. Now nitrogen is present in gaseous state, that is solvent, and the solute present here is chloroform. So liquid is mixed with gas. So this is an example of gaseous solution in which solute is a liquid state. And another one is the solid solute, which is dissolved in gaseous solvent. Okay, so solid is dissolved in gaseous. So example is camphor and nitrogen. Camphor and nitrogen. So here nitrogen is in gaseous state, that can act as a solvent, and camphor is in solid state, that can act as a solute. Okay, so these 3 are examples of gaseous solutions. So in these 3 solutions, the physical state of the solvent will be retained as, that is in gaseous state, only the solute condition is getting changed. So sometimes it may be gaseous in state or liquid in state or solid in state. Okay, examples are these 3. Now the second type of binary solution, that is liquid solution. Okay, in this liquid solution, the condition of the solvent will be same, that is always in liquid state. So solvent condition doesn't change, it always exists as liquid state. Okay, again it is of 3 types, that is based on the condition or nature of the solute. Okay, based on the nature of solute, liquid solutions are of 3 types, that is the gas which is dissolved in liquid solvent. Here the nature of solute is gaseous. So example for this is oxygen, which is dissolved in water. So drinking water is, or whatever may be the water, that is dissolved by some amount of oxygen. So that oxygen is in gaseous state and the liquid, that is solvent, is in liquid state. So oxygen which is dissolved in water, is it a solution? Yes, obviously it is a solution, because it is a mixture of 2 components, that is oxygen and water, binary solution, where the oxygen is a solute present in very little amount and it is dissolved in a solvent, that is H2O. And the next example, so next type of liquid solution is liquid which is dissolved in liquid solvent. Liquid which is dissolved in liquid solvent. Example, ethanol present in water, or a mixture of ethanol and water. We know ethanol is an alcohol. Alcohol is always present in liquid state. So this liquid solute is dissolved in liquid solvent. Okay, that ethanol and water mixture is an example of liquid solution. Next, another one is the nature of solvent is liquid, but the nature of solute gets changes, that is in solid state. That is a solid state. Now solid which is dissolved in liquid. So example, anything, salt which is present in water, sugar which is present in water, or glucose C6H12O6, glucose which is present in water. If you mix a tablespoon of glucose in the water, that is a homogeneous mixture. Okay, that means in all the proportions we can see the same composition and properties of the two components. Okay, so it is a binary solution. Why it is binary? Because only two components are present. In that, one is in solid state, other one is in liquid state, which is in major quantity, that is water. So it is a solvent. Okay, in this solvent a solute is dissolved. So it is an example of liquid solution. Okay, now next one is solid solution. Okay, in the solid solutions, the nature of the the nature of the solvent will be the same, that it can exist in solid state. Again it is of three types. Why again it is of three types? Because the matter or the given solute can can exist in three physical states. Okay, sometimes the gas can be dissolved in solid. That means your solute condition is gas, solvent condition is solid. Okay, example for this is hydrogen and palladium, H2 and palladium. Palladium is a metal which can exist in solid state. Palladium is a metal can exist in solid state, whereas hydrogen is a gas. Now hydrogen is dissolved in palladium. Okay, so this is one of the catalytic hydrogenation. So this hydrogenation process for any organic compound can be done in the presence of a metal as a catalyst. Here, which metal we have taken? Palladium. This metal is in solid state. Upon that or within that, hydrogen gas is mixed. So it leads to give a solution. Which type of solution? Solid solution. Because the solvent condition here is solid state. Okay. Now next one. In the next solid solution, solute condition will be liquid. Okay, when a liquid is dissolved in solid solvent. So for that example, we can take mercury and sodium. Amalgam of mercury with sodium. Okay, we know mercury is always present in liquid state and sodium is present in solid state. When we mix this mercury with the sodium, then that leads to give a solution because two components are present. In that this is as a solute and it is a solvent. Okay, and next last type of solid solution or binary solution which contains solute, solid as solute and solid as solvent. Both are in solid condition. Okay, so example here is copper and gold. Whatever the ornament we are wearing, so those are not containing only pure gold. It is mixed with some amount of copper also. Okay, so that copper whatever mixed with the gold is also one of the solution because here two components are present. So one is copper, other one is gold. That is also a binary solution where both the components are existing in solid state. Okay, so that is about the different types of solutions. So solutions, especially we are studying about which solutions? Binary solutions. These binary solutions contains only two components. In that one is solute, other one is solvent. So totally three types of binary solutions are present in nature, that is gaseous, liquid and solid solution. In these three solutions, the nature of the solvent will be remain constant. Only the nature of this solute gets changes. Okay. So these are the different types of binary solutions and the examples. Okay, now we'll see the next topic.